boys junior high will be wrestling down, and the girls will be on the east mat. The high school varsity will be on the center mat for the high school matches.
Welcome in to Broken Arrow Tiger Wrestling, and we've got a dandy for you tonight. The Bixby Spartans are here in the Tiger Fieldhouse, as well as Hall of Fame head wrestling coach Sean Jones. I am Steve Cowan. Thanks for joining us, and this is going to be a good one. They've got some studs. You know we've got some studs, so it's going to happen tonight.
Great wrestling match. Can't wait to watch this, Steve.
Also joining us tonight, Madison Dildine is going to be Matt's side. And we've got some girls that hopefully we're going to see wrestling tonight too over in the girls match. We'll see how it works out. There's some forfeits that's going to happen, and we're not sure how many girls are going to match up there. Bixby, a small girls team, only 3 girls made the trip over tonight. So.
Well, girls wrestling is the most popular thing in our sport right now, and I tell you what, it's going to bring a lot of Division I wrestling back. It's going to bring, University of Iowa just hired the first Division I Big Ten Clarissa Chun women's head wrestling coach. And of course, we know Iowa is one of the biggest programs in the nation. So it's not going to do anything but get bigger and better from here.
Well, the teams are here, Matt's side. It's going to be a dandy. The smoke has filled the facility, and hopefully that will make its way up into the rafters. And here come the lights on, and I think the national anthem is about ready to take place.
It's a bit smoky.
At this time, we ask that you stand and remove your hats, and that all veterans and current military men and women in or out of uniform salute the flag of the United States of America. For the singing of our national anthem tonight by Mr. Greg Evans.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, Coach, the last time these two teams saw each other in a dual match, it was almost a year ago. Bixby gets a 35-33 victory at Dual State in the semifinal round. Is that something that weighs on your mind? Do you think about that thing as a coach and have a little, hey, let's go out and prove something, or is that all just water under the bridge and it's a new year?
I think right now Bixby's qualified for Dual State.
We've qualified for Dual State.
We've qualified for Dual State. And so, this is just preparation for that last 3 weeks of the season. And, of course, you always want to win, but you want to get out here and you want to compete at a high level. You want to continue to build. And watching the Tigers of late, from that first match that we watched versus Union, I think they have improved. I think they've got more of their lineup intact, and this just should be a battle, and it's important that the Tigers come out, and because Bixby's got a great reputation, they've got a new coach, and they've got to come out and compete.
Well, Tigers come in both dual and tournament rankings. Tigers come in third. Bixby is ranked fourth. So that right there should tell you this is going to be a good one. It's going to be tight throughout the whole night.
You know what this will settle is dual state seeds. I believe Stillwater, of course, will be number one, and this could be number 2 and 3. Who gets the second seed from our side and who gets the third seed. So,
and that matters. I mean, it's been a while since, Stillwater's always been good, and and of course Broken Arrow's always been good for over the last forever years. But it does make a difference of where you fall 2 and 3, and you want to be 2, really, I would think, if you're on this side.
A 2 seed, you're going to wrestle the 1 seed over there, so that's going to be probably Edmond North. A 3 seed is going to come back and wrestle the top seed on our side, which is going to be Stillwater. So it's kind of a double-edged sword.
Yep.
Just go ahead tonight and wrestle hard. I think it's going to be a great match. There's some great matchups.
And to your point, Stillwater 8-0, Edmond North 8-0, 1-2 in the rankings. So those programs are both really well too. So maybe it doesn't mean a lot, but either way, to advance on in that dual state tournament, Edmond North and Stillwater is going to be in the way.
Well, I definitely think that Bixby, Broken Arrow, Stillwater, Edmond North are the top 4 teams in the state. And
Mustang right there.
Mustang's right there. Mustang's going to be in the mix, of course. Maybe that's what this is for. Who gets to wrestle Mustang first? I think Bixby beat Mustang at the Owasso Duels last weekend. And, of course, our Tigers got beat by them in a duel going to Gary the night before. And, hey, looks like it's go time.
Just about. We're greeting each other, having a good time out
there. We're going to start off at 126 pounds. Nope, 120 pounds. Looks like we're going to start off Parker Whitcraft.
Well, let's get some. Let's get some real quick with Parker. How about a quick 6 points from Parker Whitcraft?
And now the girls are going to wrestle simultaneously.
Yes, but as we said, we're going to see Jaden Roller, who is a fabulous wrestler in her own right, has some brothers who wrestle, and we're going to see Jace a little later.
Brothers,
but she's going to
uncles.
It's just a wrestling family.
It's a great wrestling family.
But I don't know if they're going to. Looks like Broken Arrow sending a girl out to wrestle her. Maybe let's see. Interesting. So Broken Arrow is sending a girl out at 106. We don't have one listed. But right now we're on the boys' mat, so it'll be interesting if we can maybe get a picture of that and get Roller going. But in the meantime,
Parker Whitcraft's a senior, and everything's in a positive direction for Parker with a great little takedown there.
Well, I wonder if the girls are wrestling. What weight they're starting out on? That does not look like 26 to me on the girls.
No, that looks.
They're probably 100. Would you think?
That might, yeah, that has to be a.
So it's probably Roller because they don't have any. Yeah, that's the only girl that they've up until 49.
This is Parker Whitcraft's a senior. Been in the program since he was probably a 7th grader. Brother Reese Whitcraft wrestled for us also at OSU.
Boy, and some tough news OSU faced in their wrestling program.
It was, and prayers, and he'll be back. He'll be back in a couple of weeks, ready to go and be the same. AJ. Parker's a senior. This kid's a freshman. We should really work hard to try to get some bonus points here.
Yeah. He just get as many as he can. So it's time. Get a fall here. It'll be good. He's gonna get some near fall points right here. Did he get any? Nope. Didn't take him long enough.
Referee is J.R. Blows. J.R. Blows is a Division I Big 12 referee. Goes all over the region referee, and he's one of the best in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, I always feel comfortable when he's on the mat. He does a great job.
It's funny, you watch and you'll turn on an OU or an OSU match, and JR's in the center calling it. So referee, we're in great hands tonight.
Well, you know, since the Big 12's been here in Tulsa for the last several years, I've seen him out there on the mat a few times.
Absolutely,
as well.
yeah, yes, he's a staple. Don't quite, it's Parker's. Parker has a little injury to his right knee, and the guy's got it.
And working it, yeah.
This is not what the Tigers are looking for. He's going to have to base up and stay out of those positions where a guy could just reach back, grab your leg, and Turk on it. I mean, you know, with an injury, you have to be a little bit smarter than you've been in the past.
And he's feeling it right now.
Yeah, that guy had a good angle on it, was pulling it. And
is that a warning there?
I don't. He's just
Pointed
telling
at
him to
him.
get up. Just telling him to get up.
Well, he was pointing at the Bixby kid.
Oh no, the Bixby kid got choice.
Okay, that's where you go.
He's got choice, goes bottom. Parker can't stick legs in, especially with the right leg. I mean, that's what got him in trouble. Feels more comfortable on his feet. He needs to wrestle on his feet.
Yeah. Well, they give up a point there, and he's down 3-2. Or is he on the bottom? No. Yeah, he's down 3-2 right now.
Yes, a reverse and escape. He's just got to get his takedown game going. Be aggressive and attack. That guy's got to stay on the mat. 3-2 Bixby. 3-2 Bixby. Theron Hasler is leading. Minute 30 in the second period. Parker's got to kind of open it up. He's got to open it up to try to get the legs here and get some scores, get some takedowns.
Hasler showing some good defense.
Nice.
Oh, that's just as I say that.
Nice
Parker
shot.
gets that single leg. Let's see if he can do anything with it.
Nice shot. He needs to get his head up. Get his head up. Just the post. And not anything going to happen there. It's going to be a stalemate.
Yep, that was pretty quick too. So you got to admit, Hasler made a good defensive move there, getting in that stalemate and knowing that, hey, I'm up 3-2. Let's see if we can just hang on and win this one.
120 pounds. He's a long, lanky.
He is tall.
He's not really like wrestling those type of guys because before you knew it, they could be like woven into you.
Yeah, Parker did early on. That knee got hurt in that first period, and you can kind of see him a little bit favoring that, trying to keep it away.
Right, but you can still be smart. You can still can't. He's going to have to get up.
Yeah.
JR is trying to stay uninvolved. But I got a feeling he does that one more time. There's going to be a stall call. 25 seconds left in the second period. It'd be nice for Parker to get a takedown right here going into the third period. He's going to be down.
Yeah, he's going to be down. Well, like you said, if you get a reverse and then just finish it out. Not what we were hoping for. We're looking for some bonus points here from Parker. But
looking for bonus points, but got to get the win.
Final 5.
Oh.
Parker's upset now. He's going to lost a point.
Well, I tell you what, Steve, we're lucky that was just a point.
Yeah.
And not getting kicked out of the match because from my viewpoint, that was kind of a swing.
Yeah. Well, it looked like it looked like a planned swing, did it not?
Getting frustrated, getting frustrated because
I think he felt like he got slapped too on the.
He did,
but it wasn't the same one that he retaliated with.
He did, and we're just lucky that the match is going to continue.
Yep. I want to check. It says 3-2.
It's 3-2.
Did he not?
And that is the correct score. It's going to be 4-2 with the penalty point.
Yep.
And now he's going to have to get really busy. He's going to have to go down. He's going to have to get to his feet. He's going to have to go He's going to have to become aggressive. He's not attacked. He had one good attack, and he just sat there and didn't finish the move.
Hauser got started a little early on that.
Should
Or
be
Parker
set that
did.
to 2 minutes. This is what's tough about these long, linky type kids is he's already got the wing in on one side. He's got the bar. It's tough to come off your stomach. It's tough to wrestle from that position. He's got you kind of tied down, per se.
We'll be seeing a lot of Hauser. He's just a freshman, so.
Just a freshman. And doing a good job, taking advantage of.
Yeah.
There you go. Now get a knee up, get to your base. There's a stalling call against Parker Whitcraft. We've got a minute 15 in the third period. Scores 4-2. Hauser from Bixby. Whitcraft continues to be on his stomach.
Yeah, he's got to get up.
Hauser's got a little cross leg in, but I don't see anything. There's a stalemate, a good stalemate because the top guy's not doing anything.
No.
Got 58 seconds left. Parker's got to get an escape and a takedown to win this match, and that would be big. It would help our effort tonight.
Yeah, because this
There we
is
go.
one you come
There we
in
go.
and thinking, hey, we got to have this one.
There we go.
Parker.
Arms. There's a
is.
reverse to his back. To his back. He's holding that back count. That's huge.
He's gonna
44
get a win
seconds
on
left.
this.
Now
He's
get
gonna
into a good pinning situation. Get into a good pinning situation. And let's finish this. That's big.
Let's get this.
Hey!
We got it. We asked for those bonus points. And Parker took us to the final 33 seconds before we got him.
He just did it
But
the hard
boy,
way.
Yeah, he did. We were all a little nervous going in there, weren't we? Wow.
Maybe he had a little weight to cut.
Yeah.
Trying to get ready for Thursday's duel or something. Wanted to extend the match a little bit.
Thursday's duel, we will be right back here. Thanks for propping that up. 6 o'clock, however, start time against Del Reno.
Okay, 6 o'clock start
6
time
o'clock,
against
yes,
El
sir.
Reno.
Well, that's what your brother told me.
Well,
Yeah, if you're, if
Usually-
that's not good with your brother, you work on him. He's the baby.
usually with teams coming from the city like that,
Yeah.
we try to get an earlier start.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a junior state qualifier, Caleb Collins for the
Yep.
Tigers, and
Say-
Clayton Giddens, sophomore, for the Spartans.
So I think of
That's
Madison Dildine somewhere. There she goes. Oh, where is she? Got Madison coming up.
Thanks, guys. Over here by the girls' bench, there's a lot of coaching happening. These are just exhibition matches right now, but these kids want to win, and you can tell that in these matches. Guys,
All right, thanks, Madison. We'll be checking in with her. So you got it. There's exhibition matches going on. A lot of forfeits. Just as we mentioned earlier, only 3 girls from Bixby showed up, and we're going to see Riley Robler and Emma Thompson going at it. That's going to be a good one because Thompson was a first place down in Texas in the Longhorn Invitation at Caprock High School down in Amarillo, and Robler has proven herself to be quite a handful for the girls that she's gone up against. And she won in her last tournament that she participated in, so it's going to be a good matchup.
We need Collins to give us a great effort here. I know this Giddens is a kid that's done really well in a lot of national tournaments. Great scrappy kid. Caleb needs to hang in here and wrestle.
Yeah, this will be. Caleb's had a good season. He just needs to make it a little better. Of course, he's still young, but
He's young to the lineup.
yeah.
As far as experience, he got to wrestle last year, and being a state qualifier is a great deal. But great worthy opponent. This Giddens kid, I've watched him. I've paid attention to him. I couldn't pick him out of a lineup, but I've read, and he's just one of those kids that no matter what position he's in a tournament or whatever, he's just constantly fighting, and he places in about everything they go to.
Well, and he's another one of those long, lanky guys too.
Definitely is. First
He's
period.
almost, 3 or 4 inches taller than Caleb.
First period, Giddens with a 2-1 lead over Caleb Collins.
See if Collins can get a quick escape on this one and turn the tide, kind of like Whitcraft did in the last one.
Good pressure in, gets to his feet. Quit worrying about that lock, just stay on his feet. Got that cross wrist. Got that bar rolled up underneath. Good ride, but we've got to get off our belly. Up. Got to get to your feet, Caleb. Roll your wrist. He's got to roll his wrist. He's got to clear his wrist, Steve. Get to his feet.
Well, that's the thing, getting up, but it's not as easy as, you might be looking back here and go, well, come on, stand up, get away from that guy.
It's not easy at all, and especially with a guy that's really good on top. You
Yeah.
can tell how he's got a cross wrist underneath. He's got good pressure into him. Right there's a good position.
Yeah.
Good position.
There-
He's strong.
He's working.
Head up. Head
Pick him
up.
up. There
Good.
we go.
Good. Tack one
Now
foot.
where do you go here?
Tack a foot. He needs to tack 1 foot. Looks like we're going to get a stalemate here.
Yeah.
20 seconds left in the second period.
Parker's still working.
Scored
though.
2-1. Head up. Get your knees up.
Just couldn't finish it off.
Can't give that up. Can't give that up. With 10 seconds left, turn your head away. Get your hips away. Don't give that up.
He's getting to his feet, though. He's going to have enough time.
Good fight. Good fight. That's a good fight with Caleb. You know the kid's tough on top. We've got third period. We've got 2 minutes left in the match with just a 2-1 getting score.
Got to work from top now and get some points.
Work from top, but don't get yourself in trouble where you give up
Yeah.
a reverse.
That's right.
And
Oh, you got to let him get to his feet really quick.
well, there we go. There's an escape. 3-1 Giddens. Now we need to be aggressive. We're losing the match, and Giddens is attacking.
Yeah, he goes on the attack right away.
And not getting that head down, not getting there. Better. Get those hips back, get those legs back off the mat. Good. But we're down. And this is throughout the history of this sport. We're down 3-1. We have to be attacking this guy. We have to be taking the attack to him and trying to get to his legs. And
Well, with going off the mat, he had the opportunity right here to get down and do it.
moving your hands, moving your feet, trying to get to an attack.
Well, Giddens doing a good job of fending it off, too. When Caleb tried that time, Giddens just got lower. There he goes again.
Move your feet, move your feet. There's another shot there. Nice.
Fought him off
Nice.
well.
Bixby's coach is calling for stalling. It's going to have to be a little bit of better attack than that. Caleb has a chance here. Head down, re-attack. Pull.
Caleb's just going to have to get, we're under 50 seconds almost, and Caleb's just going to have to give it up, and he's going to have to shoot. He's going to have to break that and get a shot in there.
Kind of the rule of thumb is if we're staying in the center and we're not running off the mat, it's hard to call stalling. He's got to run to that. He needs to clear those ties, 33 seconds in the third period left in the match. 3-1 Giddens over Caleb Collins. And the takedown here will tie it coming down the stretch, and that'd be exciting. Be a good momentum for the Tigers here.
Not much time to do that, though, Coach. He's going to have to shoot quickly.
He's going to have to pull. He's going to have 15, 12 seconds left. I think Giddens pretty satisfied with a 3-1 win. And that situation right there is where you got to go get a takedown to tie it.
Yeah.
And another thing we didn't bring up is that at the regional tournament, which these two will be in the same regional tournament this is establishing city
yep.
criteria. And so this is Josh Blankenship.
Zach Blankenship.
Zach Blankenship.
Yeah, Josh is our head coach.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I said that. I want to give him a little recognition.
I think Candace would rather be going against Josh Blankenship than this kid is. So we got Madison. Well, we're going to keep watching this, but Madison has Parker Whitcraft going to talk with him. He came in with a fall just a while ago. So Madison, take it over to you.
Yeah, guys, I'm with Parker Whitcraft, who is also one of my yearbook students. Parker, you just won. How did that feel?
It felt good, only because I knew I was going to beat him, right? I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I hurt my knee in a tournament before, so I wasn't sure how I was going to beat him, but I just got it done.
What challenges did he present that you would like to see improvement for yourself in the next match?
I liked how he kind of gave me a reality check because I put my leg in, and it reminded me that I hurt my knee mid-match. So.
Thanks, Parker.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Madison. There you go. You heard from Parker that he did what he knew he shouldn't have done. When you talked about it, is putting his leg in and got his knee re-injured. Yeah.
The worst thing you can do is put an injured knee into a leg situation, and he had to learn the hard way. But it's such a natural thing that he's been doing probably his entire life, and he just went through it.
Yeah.
So we're 6-0 already here in the first period, and
I know Blankenship last year state champion. When
the year before had a hurt elbow.
Okay.
And didn't get to participate, and then his freshman year state champion. So he's a two-time champ.
Yep.
Going to your favorite Oklahoma State University.
Yep.
He's going to be a great one for the Cowboys. And it's a great opportunity for Cadence Roop to be able to wrestle this guy.
How much, Caden, sophomore, how much do you learn from wrestling a seasoned, not a pro obviously, but a very seasoned wrestler who's been through multiple state tournaments? How much can you pick up from wrestling a guy like that?
I read some stuff today on social media, and there was some guys bickering back and forth. It takes a lot of guts. I'm a sophomore. Here's a senior. Here's a two-time champ. Getting ready to probably be a three-time champ. Going to Oklahoma State University. It takes a lot of guts just to step out here and try to compete with him. And as of right now, it's 6-0, and I don't see any sign of Roop not giving it back.
Yeah.
There's just sometimes there's limitations to what you can give back at this point.
Well, he's battling. It's not like not like he came out here intimidated, ready to I'm just going to lay down.
Nice
Look
shot.
There he goes. There you
Get
go.
it up.
There you go. Go aggressive with him.
See, that's I love that. I love that. But
Whereas so strong.
Cadence is wrestling. Roop is wrestling one move at a time. Zach's putting about 2 or 3 combinations together there to get the score and make it 9-0 now. It's a major decision. In dual competition, major decisions 4 points, a fall 6 points, a technical falls 5 points, major decisions 4 points, and a regular decision, which is 8 points and lower, or 7 points is 3 points. So it's
So sometimes in these, when you're facing someone like this, it's very important that you stay on the attack, but you also remain a very good defensive wrestler and not give up those 6 points.
You have a job to do.
Yep.
And your job is to not give up the maximum amount of points. And it's 11-1, 45 seconds left in the second period, and sometimes things are inevitable. A seasoned veteran, and
Caden's good wrestler. He's playing probably pound for pound the best wrestler in the state at the high school level right now. Would you be willing to say something like that?
Yes, him, and maybe there's a couple of them, but I say there's a Ferrari. There's another kid from Stillwater. That's the used kid. The used kid and him wrestled in the duel, and I guess it was a great match, and came down to the used kid beat Blankenship. Now, just coming out of state championship football season and such, and not training year-round. 13-1. Second period is coming to an end. 13-2, excuse me. There's only one good thing about Blankenship. He graduates.
Yeah, he's done. Right this year, yeah. Sometimes there's a kid you've just seen enough of, right?
I've heard about this kid since he was in elementary. I don't hear about kids much, but we've heard about this one.
Yeah, and there was nothing misleading about how
Nothing
talented
misleading.
he is.
And then, you know, I don't know if anybody paid attention, but he's a great football player.
Yeah, yeah.
He was basically an all-utility man for the state champion Spartans. Just not quite enough, big enough to go play for the Cowboys.
No.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Keep working it.
You got to keep driving the knees. Blankenship's got a good hook on that ankle, not allow the steps to turn. But I'm gonna tell you, this kid's fighting.
Yeah, he is. He is.
He's fighting. Get your head up. Get your head up. I've never seen somebody. Speaking of this, Blankenship was as good as balance. He's got great balance. It's hard to knock him off his base when he's on his feet.
You know, his legs are powerful, and he's short, and just right there. It's kind of like trying to knock an English bulldog over. You just can't do it.
That's going to be 16-2. A minute left in the third period.
This one,
Blankenship
and
cuts
I've
him.
seen you do it. You just, you know, and it's more, especially in the duels. You say, hey, stay off your back. Don't give up those. Don't give up those back points. Don't get pinned. Don't let the guy pin you. Yeah, and that's the big thing you got to do.
That's being a team player.
Yep.
It's not being negative. Maybe sometimes a little bit too realistic, but wrong table. That's good. Well,
there it is. All right.
I like the little sophomore.
Yeah,
I like the fight route.
Yeah, he did not back down. He did not back down. He stayed right there. And yeah.
A little outmatched, but he's going to turn into a good one.
Oh yeah, I think next year he's going to be a totally different wrestler than he is now, and then the senior year, I think he's got a chance to win a couple of them once this guy gets out of his way.
So here's another one of these. Here's another one of these rollers. You say Bixby and you say roller, they're synonymous. They go hand in hand with one another. There were 4 brothers, and fortunately one of them moved to out by Claremore. What is the little town just on
Verdigris?
Verdigris.
Okay. Yep.
Michael.
Terry Sprider, our producer, knows that town well. He lives out there.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
There you go.
His wife taught there for like 600 years, I think.
600?
And still keeps the book for girls and boys basketball on the road and everything. So, look at this. Yeah.
You're still in a scramble. You're still in a scramble. Yeah. Jace does a good job. Gets out of that. Goes up 2-0. Minute 15 left. First period. There's the legs. There you go. Nice. Here's another young kid, Andrew Lawless. He's a junior, but it's his first year really wrestling.
At the varsity level.
The varsity level. And he's another grubber. He's just a fighter, and he's going to be a kid that's going to be getting better and better, especially going into his senior year.
We will need to keep an eye sort of on the girls' matches because, like we said, Riley Robler, who was a champion down in Texas, going against Emma Thompson, who was a champion at or actually finished second in a Reed Springs tournament for Bixby girls.
I tell you, go down to Texas. Texas leads the nation in girls wrestling.
Oh.
When they allowed the boys, the UIL, they created girls. So if you had a boys wrestling team, you had to have a girls wrestling team right from the start. And if you're a girl and you go down to Texas, you can compete. You're pretty tough. Got 10 seconds. Roller's got pretty much good control, legs in. But coming out of the first period, 2-0.
2-0. You gotta like that. Yeah, Lawless is a scrapper. He'll get in there and mix it up with you. He's fun to watch, I think.
He's fun to watch. And
See Rod coming off the bench there, and Biff coming off the bench and doing a little coaching.
Yes, so when Biff went back with the junior high when I left and was coaching them, these two kids, this last kid, the Roop, and this Lawless, were two kids that he constantly was talking about. That's a good job. You got to fight that. You can't go to your back, buddy. That's tough. He had that bottom leg, had that inside leg, and that's tough to fight there. That's going to result in a...
Just got caught in a bad spot. Couldn't get away from it.
2-minute and 21-second fall for Jace Roller.
Roller knew what to do when he had him a little off balance, didn't he?
He did. He did a really good job of picking that bottom leg, and then when he got to that cradle and he got locked up, there's just no way you can fight that. Next is going to be.
Well, they're going to look at.
Well, I can tell you when they get to the table.
Is it going to be Stitchcomb?
That is Stitchcomb there.
Stitchcomb for us. And Kaiser for them.
Is that Kaiser?
Yeah, that's Chris. So just announced Stitchcomb and Kaiser.
Well, I mean, here we go again. Garrett Stitchcomb's a sophomore. Super talented kid.
So Kohler's going to go up to the next weight, I guess.
Yes, Kohler's will wrestle 52. And this is another kid, this Kaiser kid that I've heard about in this Bixby lineup.
Is he? I'm not sure. Is he any relation to our Kaisers?
No, I don't know that.
I don't know.
We were Kaiser, weren't we?
We had a Kaiser. The one state we also had
Gage
the Kaiser.
Or is that Kaiser?
Kaiser, yeah.
Okay.
But we had a Kaiser too that I think.
Big red-headed kid.
Yeah.
Kaiser.
Well, that was Kaiser. You know, that played football.
You know, I didn't ever really know how to spell his last name. Somebody had to spell it for me.
Well, you're a wrestling coach. No one expects you to spell.
I just knew he was the big red-headed kid, big, good-looking, smart.
Chris Kaiser. Yeah. But there was a few years before him. I thought there was a Kaiser that we had.
It was Gage.
Gage
had a family.
No, that
had
was
a family.
That was Gage Kaiser.
Okay, that's Gage Kaiser.
Yeah.
Well,
and Chris Kaiser.
Yeah, that's confusing. Steve.
Yeah, they were brothers. Still are brothers.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still are.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Chris was older than Gage.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I don't
either. I just
I
remember.
think you're right. Chris was older and bigger.
We had Gage. He was our 220-pounder.
Yep.
Did a great job. Went to Pittsburgh State. Put in his time. Was a great football player. Got 30 seconds left in the first period, and it's tied up 0-0. Bixby's in on a great shot. Got to finish this. Got to get his leg back. Got to get his head over the top. Got to get his head over the top. Get that foot back. Keep fighting that position. Keep fighting that position. Get your leg back. Don't let him get your leg under.
Yeah, got to guard it. Got to guard it.
12 seconds left. You've got to hang on here. Don't give up.
Close to going to his back there, and he
don't give up any score. Right there, you can hold on. Keep that head pinched in between. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. No. There
we go. That was close, Coach. Well, we're over here trying to figure out if it's Kaiser or whatever, and there's a lot of wrestling going on, and we're missing it.
That bothers me. I'm going to have to go look that up when I'm done.
No, I can tell you that is Kaiser.
All right, Garrett Stitchcomb, second period choice going down, tied up 0-0 with Chris Kaiser.
Kaiser. Just, ignore the A.
They always get mad at me. I've never been able to pronounce anybody's names. Good. Got to get your foot back there. Good hips, head down. Got to get that foot down, peel those hands. Stay in bounds, circle, score. Get your one. There's a good 1 point now. We need to go on attack. We need to reverse our fortunes here. We're down in this duel right now. 14-6. And this is at the 145-pound weight class.
Just reminding folks, we just started at 120.
We just started at 120, yes, sir.
So we're only 4 in.
It'd be good for us to mount an attack here. What you're seeing here with these Tigers, they're really young.
Yeah.
And
like you said, maybe not grade-wise necessarily, but coming in, at the varsity level. A lot of guys in their first years of varsity.
Got to get his leg back, get his head to the other side, get his head to the leg side. Good inside ankle there, hips down, leg back. That guy shouldn't be able to come off the mat where you like that, buddy. Get that foot back. Get that foot. Good hips.
Hey, I got some help. We got some help from somebody paying attention. Chris is the dad, Gage is the older son, and Matt Kaiser is the other kid, is the redheaded kid.
I'm going to tell you, that Gage Kaiser is a special guy. Loved him.
Yeah.
It'd be a good takedown here. He's got to get that. He's got to peel those hands.
By the way.
He's got to peel those hands. Doggone it. Can't give up anything here. Hips, leg back. Near foot, buddy.
We got some action going on the girls' side. They're losing over there, and I'm not sure if that's an exhibition.
Got 8 seconds left. We almost had the takedown there. 5 seconds left. Going to go into the third period, Steve.
Tied at 1-0 Tigers.
1-0 Tigers, and I'm sure Chris Kaiser's going to go down. Shake it off, Tiger. Come on. That was a good fist. That was a good fight there.
Yeah.
Been nice to get a 2-point takedown.
Got a little shoulder thing going on.
He was going to that far ankle. Man, I think we would have been better if we'd have had inside ankle. But I would have always been an inside ankle because I could have never reached the far ankle with my short arms.
That's why you don't like those long, lanky guys, right?
You're right. The longer the linkier, the harder it is to reach things.
Now, does Biff do any of this at home? Out there on the mat cleaning up?
Oh, yeah. Biff's always busy. Biff's always busy doing so. Oh, yeah, he's cleaning.
Okay, all right.
He's always got something going on. He's a busybody.
Yeah, Biff's one of those guys that probably can't. Well, probably all three of you guys have a little problem with that, just sitting still for a little bit.
Oh, no, I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, well, as we age, we all get a little better at it, don't we?
I'm maybe, according to my wife, too good at it.
What do you want to do tonight, honey? I'm doing it. I'm sitting here in my chair.
2 minutes left. Tigers up 1-0. Bixby goes down. Kaiser.
Let's at least get 3 on this one, Coach.
We need to get a win here.
Don't let him get away. Don't let him get away. Let him get to his feet too soon.
Let him get to his feet. Got to keep him off our legs. He's doing a good job of getting our legs. Now we're doing a great job of defending. But we've got to get to his legs. We need a takedown. We need a score here.
Yeah, he thought about a shot there, and they fought it off. Kaiser fought it off pretty good.
Both these guys standing flat-footed in front of each other. See, there's a good shot. Nice little fireman's carry.
He's got to fight that
right
off.
There, you're in trouble. You've got to let go of everything. You got to go flat. You can't give up that inside head cradle. You gotta fight that hand off your head.
That one trouble. Down to 3-1.
3-1 minute. 10 left in the third period. Bixby's Kaiser takes the lead. And
Tigers work on that arm, just kind of keep him there.
Got a leg in. He's cross body riding, trying to dig that arm. There's just not much you can do right there until JR calls stalemate.
Yeah.
I mean,
stalemate. Yeah, no, strong. Sorry.
He's got to the wrist now. You got to be careful with that. Right there, you got to work yourself up. You've got to work yourself up. They're saying stalling on bottom, but he's not doing anything on top. He's got a leg in, and there he is. He tries to do something with the hips, but that's a stalemate. Let's go up even. 20 seconds left in the match. Got to get his knees up. Coach Biff's calling for a roll. Got to get his knees up. Flat. You can't do anything. There was one kid we had that could do something from his stomach. His name is Chase Furman. Chase Furman could swivel his upper body and his hips stay flat and grab you by the head and pull you under and pin you. And I've not seen that before or since.
That's a tough one right there for the Tigers. Down 17-6.
Well, this is the 5th match. We've only won 1.
Yeah. Fortunately, we won that one with a fall. We need this one from Kohlers.
Who did he say? Is this Washington or Snyder?
I'm not sure who they got on that one. We're going to find out who we're going with, whose Kohlers going with.
All right.
Team friendly.
Garrett Washington.
Garrett Washington. Garrett Washington.
Wrestling Jordan Colors.
Jordan Colors.
Jordan Colors.
Jordan Colors.
State runner-up last year.
And a guy that needs to get us some big points
He
right now.
needs some points. He needs some points. Get us back in the hunt here. He needs to. I'm just not too familiar. I don't know if he's a great pinner, but we need 6 points here to get back in this match.
Well,
1 point mistake.
and is he, is he a better 145 or a 52 wrestler? Also,
I think they're making their minds up. He's qualified, of course, for 45, and I've not heard anything different. That's a great takedown. That was a great shot. Passed by this Garrett Washington kid. Garrett Washington is he's a senior. You're going to run into, if they were going to take Colors to 52, there's a point that you've got to let him become a 52-pounder.
Yeah.
He can't keep cutting down to 45.
No.
And he's an explosive.
And he showed some of that right there. He just couldn't get away. This Washington kid's pretty impressive right now.
He's got a 3-2 lead over a state runner-up.
He's also a senior, and he's a little taller. But again, that goes back and
True 52-pounder, And people don't understand, say 45-52 is a 7-pound difference. But that's a big difference. That means that kid's probably pulling from about 6. And there's a big difference there. I didn't want to give away the amount of weight cut in there.
I'm impressed by the math you were able to do, 52 to 45, and immediately 7 pounds came to mind. So that was impressive in itself for a history teacher.
I think I'm a lot sharper with the headphones on. I go back to take these off, and I can't add anything. Well, second period we're down 3-2, and this is kind of surprising.
Well, let's see if we can turn the tables from the down position now and get a quick little reverse and get up a point.
Just methodical. You got to get your feet. You got to get a score on your feet. Once you get your feet, like stuff like that right there, referees automatically start counting these days.
Yeah.
When
somebody's back goes down.
back in the day, you could stay in that position. Oh, this is big.
There we go. That's
a reversal.
Yep, there we go. There's the 2 we asked for.
That's a reversal, and that's a 5-3 lead for Jordan Colors.
Almost had him on his back.
Real close. It'd been nice if that could have stuck right there.
Yeah.
Minute 20 in the second period, and we need some bonus points. You got to make a decision. Coach Rod and Biff, they've got to make a decision what we're going to do, how he's going to try to achieve that, because this is one of the matches that you can pick up those bonus points.
You can, but is it risky to cut him right now if you want to go with that?
You got plenty of time.
Well, time, but
unless Colors is a really aggressive kid on top. And again, I've not watched enough and know enough to know that he's that type of kid.
But this is a kid looks like he can take Colors down if he needs to too. So you cut him, you might be asking for trouble.
This is not a kid that just stepped out of the wrestling room and got put in the lineup.
Yeah.
This is a good wrestler.
That's what I'm asking about. When you have a wrestler this good, and you want the points, but are you, if you've got him held where you need him right now, you just kind of ride out this period and see what happens to start the next one.
Yeah, 28 seconds left. Second period, Colors with a 5-3 lead.
Pulling him back on.
And he's not letting him get off the mat. He's looking for a big, good place to try to get you a little cheap tilt right here.
Yeah.
15 seconds left in the second period. And he got a good trap. Ball arm there. Load those hips up. It'll be interesting. Third period, 4 seconds. Going in the third period, 5-3 lead, and we've got another tough match in our hands.
Yeah.
Washington chooses down to start the third period.
So Colors going to be up, and Washington seems like maybe he thinks he can get away here.
Here we go, third period.
Get those points back from the down spots, what he's looking to do.
Yes.
And Colors got him, he couldn't escape him. But
You don't ever want to give up a reverse when you're on top.
No.
So he had a good switch. He had a good first motion off the whistle, and colors recognized
Right
and
thing, got
cut
away.
him. And go to feet, go 5-4 lead, and now go do what you do best, and that's wrestle on your feet. He's a super explosive wrestler.
Couldn't complete that shot, but he's going to come in with another one here in a second. Guarantee it.
You know, right now we need to stay aggressive. And JR, being the referee, being the experience he's going to cut that right now. They're not going to be able to get to each other's face.
That's not going to happen. No, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, he's too versed in this to let it get away from him. We've got a minute 13 left in the match, and it's a 5-4 color score. And Garrett Washington is stuck with him.
Got high on that leg and couldn't finish it.
Yeah, got good hips.
There we go.
Right there, you got to pull that in. Pull that in.
Ooh.
There's a technical violation for jumping off the mat. And that was a good call.
It is, yeah.
It was a good call because he did turn and he tried to escape that direction. And you know, in my opinion, that we had 2 feet in bounds. That was 2 points. That should have been maybe a flea in the mat and then a 2-point takedown. For what I know.
Well, he did get the 1 point for the flea, but not the 2 points
He
for the
did.
takedown.
He did. But those toes were beautifully hung right there on that gold portion of that mat.
Yes, they were. I thought he was still
Right there, you got to change.
There
You
you
got to change. You got to change. You got to change. Get those hips over.
He did just that. Now we're
Get
going
that.
to have a stalemate here.
Kid's doing a great job of scrambling.
There
That's
he
2
goes.
points. Jordan Colors. He's going to take the score 8-4 with under 30 seconds left. Just cheap tilts right here. Good job, Jordan. Oh, man, we're right there, Steve. Right there,
How much
we're
time? He needs to get
6
him
and
again.
1. It's going to be tough.
Yep.
Needed that.
Just going to get the regular 3, it looks like, Coach. Well.
Just the 2.
Yep.
Well, Garrett, what's your score?
17-9 now.
Here is Brock Machota. Now, I'm going to tell you, Steve, I've coached. There's 4 Machota boys, and this is the baby. And all 3 of his older brothers have been excellent wrestlers. And this poor young man was playing some pickup basketball.
While his brothers were wrestling.
Well, they were playing pickup basketball maybe in the fall, early fall, late summer, and had a horrific ankle injury. And as the family does, they bounce back. And here he is as a senior in the starting lineup, and I'm going to tell you, he's a good wrestler. He can wrestle. And I didn't hear the name, but is this
Caleb
Rogers?
Rogers? Yep, it's Rogers.
Okay.
So, you know those ankles, those are high. You know much, there's a high, low, just regular ankle sprain. Has he got the strength back he's needed?
Man, yeah, he's healed up, and he's been back into action. He's wrestled in a few tournaments, got some dual action, and yeah, he's fully back right now. And like I said, this is a tough family. I kept begging his mother, I said, keep having these stud boys like this, you guys need to keep having kids.
Why'd you stop, right?
Yeah, why'd you stop? Angie's a great friend, and love the Machota boys. But we need Brock to compete right here and do a good job for the Tigers to try to stay in this duel. Brother Bryce, state champion for the Tigers.
Yep. Senior year, man, he worked so hard to get that.
Great football player. Great wrestler. Part of all those championship teams. And he's part of the Tigers state football championship.
Yep. We sure would like to have another one of those, wouldn't we?
Always. Good shot, good change off, good high crotch, good change off. Got to be a point there that you realize you've been taken down, go base, you can't stay on your stomach. We've got 9 seconds left. That's what stinks about that.
Yeah,
We've got
yeah.
just short time to try to score a point. So that'll be a Rogers 2-0 lead going in the second period over Brock Machota. Throughout the years, going to all the tournaments, the mispronunciations of that last name.
That is Mariota.
That
That's all you hear,
The
isn't it?
thing that they would come up with, and the boys all took that in stride and just kind of laughed.
Well, not a lot you can do about it.
Now there you go. Now you got to scramble.
Yeah.
Get back to your base. Got to get back to your base. Can't be on your stomach. Brock.
Coach, it seems like since that, excluding that first match that we saw tonight, the Tigers been battling back from 2-0 all night.
Yes, sir.
We need to get back on top early.
That position right there, we've got to get back to our base. And then as we're bringing ourselves to our base, we've got to be thinking that there's a possibility the guy could stick the leg in, and it's a cautious. Need a point. Need a point, Brock. Come on. Fresh start, minute 11 left, second period, 2-0. Rogers over Machota, and need a point here.
Yeah, because he'll probably be up to start, and he's going to have to
Need a point.
battle that down and not give one up.
It'd be
he's
nice to
gotta
go a
get
point takedown.
Yeah.
Point takedown, going to the third period, up by 1. Right there.
Yeah, he's got to
He's
run
got
from
the
it.
hand.
Run from it. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Yep.
All right, we've got 1 minute left in the second period, and Brock Machota needs to go try to score some points here. Set himself up, a great takedown, and go get that. And that would be a great benefit for us going into the third period here. Come on, Brock. We're down. We're not attacking.
Yeah. Passive. Too passive tonight. Right
Well,
now.
it's just you're down. You're getting beat. You know the guys. There's that high crotch. There's that high crotch. Trying to get to the change off. Got the ankle hook. You should have stayed there. Another 2 points. Rogers 4, Machota 1. 15 seconds left in the second period. Pretty good high crotch. That bump hit, knee slide.
I've got to get a point here.
When we first started here back in 2005, they had an old scoreboard. And the scoreboard got to the 0 point, and it would still have those tents that had to run off before
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
You
Remember
can't
that?
see- Yeah.
Oh, it upset so many people. We would even tell them. That thing will hit 0, but there's tents that go off of it until it blows. And a lot of people left Tiger Fieldhouse very upset. That
They thought we were pulling a fast one on them.
Yes,
huh?
sir. It's 1 point, Rogers 5-1. Third period, and I'd like to see something out of Brock here. I'd like to see not give up another high crotch and go attack, get an attack going himself. Move your hands, move your feet, get to an attack. Get out of the hook. Coach is calling for stalling. Coach is calling for stalling for the first time in the match. The kid.
Yeah, it was off, yeah. That's the one I don't get. You know, you're down 5-1, and the opposing coach thinks that you're stalling. It's like, you know, I better get in here and go get some points. I'm not going to be stalling. But it happens everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah, this guy is putting 2 or 3 things together. And need Brock to put a couple things together. Need Brock to come on here. It'd be with 50 seconds left in the third period, it'd be nice to get a takedown here.
When you just go all the heck with it, I've got to go in and get some points. I better just dive, do what I can.
Yeah, and guys, good club the head and get to the hook, and that's a. Now right there's his high crotch position you've got to watch, but there's his high crotch. Good change across. Hips across. 2 points. Makes the score 7.
Try to get some more here.
Makes the score 7-1, Steve. The guy's taken Brock down 3 times with that high crotch. And, put right there. Settle yourself. That's 2. That's 2 points. 11 seconds left. That's 2. Right, get it. Get it.
I think they give the points to the wrong guy. Should be 9-2. Should be 9-2, I believe.
Well, we can keep it there. I have 7-4 is better than 9-2.
I think 9-2 is actually what the final should have been because it was 7-2, right? And then they got the takedown.
We got an escape. You have to look at the sheet, but I think we got 2 escapes.
Okay.
Total? 2 escapes and 1 takedown, so that's 4.
Okay. All right. Okay, so on the girls' side, we have got Riley Robler over there and Emma Thompson over here on the boys' side. So that's really the only, on the girls' side, who's going right now. That's the only official match tonight for the girls. And over on the boys.
Boys, this is Owen Jones.
Owen Jones and Hank Puckett. Is that right? Am I reading that right? Going across there? No, Jack Lane. So we're on the girls' match right now. A little bit of that. Well, so Broken Arrow loses 2 points on this one. And, Coach Jones is staying out. This is with Owen going. He's kind of staying out of this one, aren't you? We got the girls on the other side, so you can stay here and we'll keep it.
The old switch happened at the bad time for me. And
did you stay? We're on the board. Well, no, now we're back on the girls, and Owen just got flipped over. So it's over. The girls' match over. It was over there. And,
so we're back
on
the
like
boys
Emma Thompson
now.
won that one.
Emma Thompson won that by fall. And
we're back in the boys.
Owen's down 2-0. He tried it's a field move, and it was an attempt at a throw, and guy was probably ready for it, but got to get to his feet. Get to his feet here. This is a rough game being a freshman. But the amount of valued experience you're getting and gaining from being able to compete for Tigers and wrestling the elite across the state, you can't, it's invaluable. Needs to get to his feet. There, hand control, hips, head back, hips out. Guy switches off there, and out of bounds. 20 seconds left.
But again, Coach, we're down 2-0, so you got to get your nephew going here.
Owen Jones versus Jack Lane.
Yeah, Jack Lane, Owen Jones. Oh, thought he was going to get away.
Head off the mat. 10 seconds left. Head to pressure.
Yeah. Tigers have had a hard time getting to their feet tonight, it seems.
Second period, we're going to have Jack Lane, the senior, up 2-0, going into second period. And Owen needs to get to his feet.
But that's been a theme all night.
They got to get to their feet. We're not getting to our feet.
No.
We're not getting to our feet
at all.
There's a couple kids that have done a good job of it, but
there we go. You just couldn't get away.
That's a good switching position. Owen's got a great switch. That's not bad there, but you created that by getting to your feet. Getting to your feet, and as soon as that guy went waist and tried to go leg, that's a switching position, and that was nice. I like that.
And you do that enough, eventually you're going to get through it.
You're going to get to it. And right there, head to the pressure. The guy's chopping on the left side. He's switching now. Back to your base. Get to your feet. Knee slide. Here Coach Biff over there calling for a knee slide. Right there, you're back on your feet.
There we go.
Now head back, hips out, turn. That's, it's 1 point. 1 point. That's a good fight.
There you go.
That's tough, and
That's one thing we may have seen. We may have seen a little freshman senior there, because if it had been freshman, Owen had him. But
Yeah.
that's just that 18 to 15 or whatever the year gap is makes a big difference.
you know, he gave Lane the first takedown, and it was a good attempt, but it was just maybe not needed at that point in time in the match. The lateral drop, the throw that gave Lane his first 2 points. So now it's back to 2-1, second period, 1 minute left, and I know Owen's got some great motion and some effort on his feet. Right there, he's got a double elbow, kind of baiting him into it. I can see a little duck. I can see a little elbow. 42 seconds left in the second period, and need to just keep position. There. See, JR's not going to play the hands to the face game.
No, he's not going to let that happen.
Right there, you got elbow control. You got double elbow control. Come on. We got a guy hanging on the head. We got a guy with double elbow control.
Yeah, got to work it.
Owen needs to, with 14 seconds left in the period, not back off the mat. Not back off the mat. He's got a circle there. He's got a circle there. Good underhook. He's back in his lateral position. Period is going to end with the score 2-1. Lane. All right, third period. Wayne goes down.
You going to let him up?
Oh, I can't imagine him letting him up. He's going to wrestle on top as much. And he's pretty shifty on top, you know.
At what point, if nothing changes here, what point do you cut him and try to get that takedown?
You'll hear him, you know, if there's keeping this position, and it'll just happen. You can't turn him.
That was unfortunate.
So a takedown, a tie here,
exactly.
And it'd be fun finish to a match here. Spartans are 20.
Yeah.
Tigers are 9.
Tigers are going to have to do some battling here.
We need some.
Owen's going to have to get some things started, get a little rally going.
He needs to get a
come
rally
in with it.
You're exactly right, Steve. He needs to get us. He needs to
go in there and get him a single and then work it.
I'm going to tell you, the guy's just pushing him and blocking him and not letting him circle back to the middle. I mean, there's something called a penalty point against somebody just pushing off the mat, too.
Yeah.
One shot, one takedown to tie this thing up, going to overtime with a minute left in the third period. Would be exciting.
Yeah, right now it looks like Lane is just kind of being defensive, just kind of keeping him off, and is happy to go in with a 3-1 win.
And you know, the thing is, Lane
makes
nice.
Oh, there we go.
Nice square up. Square, circle. Nice.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, that's effort. That's a good spot to do that. You're off the mat. No harm, no foul. We got 33 seconds left in the third period. Lane leading Owen Jones 3-1. I feel an exciting finish here.
He's going to have to go get him. There he goes.
Maybe back out of that, Crawdad out of that. There's a little fireman's carry. Something here, something. 15 seconds left in the third period. Owens Jones down, 3-1. I mean,
Going to have to get up that elbow and get down there and get that.
got 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. You're going to do something, you got to pull the trigger right here, brother. You got to pull it.
Oh. Good fight.
Good, you know, just coming out in that first period and getting in that lateral position and throwing that right here on the edge of the mat, that hurt him. But you know what? He's not afraid to go out there and try it. So I know the Tigers aren't happy. With it. But 23-9, Spartans.
Puckett.
Hank.
Cooper Cook. Hank Puckett and Cooper
Puckett
Cook.
and Cooper Cook. Hank Puckett's a sophomore, and Cooper Cook's a junior. They both look like really strong kids.
Yeah. Cooper wanted the shot there but couldn't finish it. Couldn't quite get the leg. Quick little call to a stalemate there.
Trying to figure out how our junior high is doing. We've got the old.
We can't see the old board down there.
We've got the old school clock out. I think that clock down there is older than most parents in the building.
Tell you what, that Cooper's a strapping looking kid, isn't he?
He is.
It looks
he
like,
is.
you know, it kind of looks like one of those kids you'd see back in our age that just goes out and hauls hay all summer and doesn't do anything else.
You know, both of them are kind of similar. Both
Yeah.
of them's got trunks for legs.
Back in the old days when you didn't have those big round bells that the trucks just picked up, but you were actually throwing bells around.
You know, I never did get to haul hay.
Oh, you're a lucky man.
Oh, I'm a lucky man, but I did for one summer as a 15-year-old lay about 1 million square foot of sod.
Oh, okay. That just wears your back out, doesn't it?
And it was probably the funnest summer of my life. Had a group of about 15 guys around me. We had a really good time working really hard. When I end the period, 5 seconds, 0-0.
0-0 is what it's going to be.
Spartans a 23-9 lead.
Similar looking fellas, similar start to the match.
You know, we've got with this 89. Oh, this is 82. So we've got, Steve, 4, 5, 6 matches left. Plenty of time for a comeback. And Forbes has already got so that score right now is, what is that, 15-23 because Forbes has got a forfeit?
Yep.
There's an escape. One escape, Puckett.
I can't, sometimes you figure, you just don't wrestle a guy and just let him go out there. Just send somebody out there. Hopefully you can find somebody at 106 that can wrestle. Just throw somebody out there and just see if they can keep from giving up all those points.
I'm going to tell you, by them having a void in a big duel like this, they just do not have any. You're exactly right. Find somebody that steps out there.
I would think you'd have to have a freshman or something somewhere that could just kind of go out there and may end up giving up,
right,
6, but it's at least you're trying to give yourself a chance to. Well, maybe the cat's got an injury. The guy at Northern Wrestlers maybe kind of just got a little.
I know
tweak
Jersey
going on.
Rob is a state champion from last year. We've got to win a match here for me to be even starting the conversation.
Yeah.
He's got that low leg. He's got that low leg trapped and hooked. Man, coaches are calling for him to elevate it and just work himself across. Easy back points. But that bottom leg has to be elevated. But good. Cooper's worked himself out of that. Score is 3-0. Puckett. 30 seconds left in the second period. Got to get our bellies off the mat. Okay.
So little Madison with a little tip for us. 33-27, junior high leading.
So that's an exciting match down there, and
Thank
it
you,
looks
Madison.
like I can't tell. Madison, can you tell us what weight they're on? Well, it looks like we're getting pretty big down there, so it looks like we're coming close to the end. Tigers Bixby having a tight junior high battle. I know, Steve, we're at 182. Scores 23-9 going into the third period with Cooper. Cook down 3-0. And I'm going to tell you, Puckett's just doing a great job of smashing his hips, working his wrists, not letting him get his wrists, get his hips up, not be able to pull the leg up to get to his base.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He hasn't given Cooper much of a chance to do anything.
Yeah, he's got good pressure there, but I know Cooper's probably strong enough that he can get back to his base. Some good technique here.
But like you said earlier, you know, both these kids kind of mirror each other in the way they're built, the way they look, so probably very similar strengths. So
JR just gave the big kid a stalling call, and I think that was fair. He's smothering the hips, just keeping him. Got to roll that wrist. Roll that wrist, get me up. It's a tough position. If he gets that arm out, gets that wrist out, he'll be in trouble.
You know, where we sit, we get to hear everything we want to hear from the fans. But JR's he's probably heard everything he's needed to hear too.
Yeah, and you know, I get a little saucy and I hear that stuff, but I've got to realize that JR is the utmost professional. He's not for either team.
No.
He's done a great job in this match, and
he's probably been in Bixby's gym as many times as he's been in this one.
absolutely. Well, Steve, we're 33 seconds and scores 3-0. And Cooper's got to get off his belly. He's got to have an explosive move here to try to get to his feet. We keep turning away from the hip. And got 20 seconds left. And honestly, this is kind of what the game stall there. Got your hips up. Got your hips up. Roll your wrists. And 5 seconds left in the third period. It looks like Bixby's going to win them another one, 3-0, to make the team score 26-9.
Well, we're in a fix now, Coach.
Yeah, this team, this kid was also a state champion last year, Jersey Rob.
He's also got a great name, Jersey Rob.
He's got a fantastic name.
That is like
OU keeps coming up with quarterbacks that have just like Hollywood names. Jackson Dart. I mean,
yeah.
They haven't got him yet, but they're getting ready to. This is this for the Tigers is Henry Martin.
Henry Martin.
And for the Bixby Spartans, it's Jersey Rob. Jersey Rob's a defending state champion last year. And he's a good one. Him and Josh Blankenship. Now Jersey,
not Josh again, Zach.
But Jersey Rob, I tell you what, I can't get.
There is a. Josh does have a brother named Zach.
Okay,
so you're
maybe,
good there.
Maybe.
It's not this one. It's another one. But yeah. So
Jersey Rob's a junior.
Ooh.
And
he's about ready to get some bonus points.
Yeah.
For, boy, that's
it's just another situation like we talked about with the Blankenship match. You know, there's points and times in life that you a little overmatched.
Madison, I don't know if they heard it on 43-27, junior high boys going to win. And Tigers just give up.
That was a pin for Jersey Rob over Henry Martin. And that's going to elevate the Spartan score. I don't know if they've changed it yet or not.
No, they just give them 2 points.
Now that is hometown paying them.
Yeah, there it is.
Right now the score's showing 32-9. So we'll go with that.
We'll take. Yeah, I think there needs to be some changing on that. But
this is Jacob Bremer for the Tigers and Jack Puckett for the Spartans. I've not heard anything out of the Bixby sideline about
score.
The score, so it must
Maybe
be right.
Yeah, maybe somewhere along the way.
So this Jacob Brammer is and has traditionally wrestled heavyweight all year long, but he doesn't weigh that much. So
No.
he can weigh in at 220 every duel,
Yeah.
and they can make a decision on what they're going to do with Eli and Brammer, and that's 2 points for Jack Puckett. Bixby. Takedown. Minute left in the match.
Bixby came in. They took this thing seriously, didn't they?
Kids have wrestled well. Kids have been
They've
aggressive.
got their two. You know, it's been 2-0 Bixby to start every match almost.
That's right. There's back points. That's a good little tilt. Looks like he's going to get 2 back out of that. Take the score to 4-0. Looking for a cradle right now. You got to get your head away from your knee, Brammer. Get to your feet. Just get your head up. Get your head up. Catch a hand. Catch a hand. We could be in trouble right there. Yep. We could be in trouble right there, Steve. Knee in the side. That's a tough position. We got 25 seconds left in the period, so that inside shoulder looks like it's up to me.
It is up.
And, you know, Bremmer's fighting the position. Looks like Puckett's going to get a 3 count out of that. It's going to make the score 7-0 with 13 seconds left. And first period. And
Brammer's got to come back and put Puckett in that position, the same position he was just in.
Well, a 7-0 lead in the first period. Got tilted and got cradled, and with the takedown, not a good start.
No, you got to come up with a fall.
We need to come up something big here. That would be explosive and
He's
take
gonna
us
have
into
that.
take us into Elijah Hines, and then into the next couple weight classes. And I think, you know, honestly, heavyweight 6 and 13 we're probably favorites, of course.
Yes,
One of those
I
for
think
sure.
I think the ground is too much to make up.
Half.
There we go. This is a good call here. This is what I was asking for. Oh!
This is a big deal. This is a big deal. This is a big deal.
That 2 point. Right.
That was nice. That was nice. Puckett got
He
out.
needed to keep him on his back, though. It couldn't do it.
Puckett got a little out of pocket there and kind of went for the big move there, and brought the score back. Now we go 5-7. We go 5-7. We're down by 2. Good start to the second period. Oh, jump out there on that.
Yeah.
He had a little opportunity to jump out on
Half.
that.
Yeah, he did.
So score 8-5. 1 minute left in the second period. Turning out to be a great match between Jacob Brammer and Jack Puckett. Got to get that elbow down. Can't leave that elbow up.
Tell you what, Puckett pulled Brammer's head down a while ago, and Hammer could have just went ahead and, could have went ahead and Brammer could have just gone ahead and made a shot on that, taking him down. There he goes.
Half. Use that bottom leg. Gosh,
Yeah.
use that bottom leg. We've got
work it over,
25
right?
seconds left, Steve. Brammer's going to take the score to 8-7. What a match. One thing the brothers talk about Brammer is there is a no-die fist. I mean, he never quits. And as an example, we can see down 7-0 first period and 5 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, because he was in big trouble early.
He was in big trouble. It wasn't looking good.
Now they're checking the score here, the Bixby coaches are arguing. I don't know if they're asking about the total score or just this match.
Well, here we go.
Mays has been asking about this match. He's got
Big-
to roll him over here.
It's a good little bar series right there. Breaks the. Should be pulling the hips there. Pulling the hips. Good. Pulling the hips. Trying to get him flat. Trying to get that wrist out. Got to pull it. Yes. Pull the hips. Pull the hips. Keep him flat there. Now there's a point there that, you know, what stinks is this. Now that's not bad. A little high now, a little high. Got to get back to our base position. Back to our little high there, a little high, as you can tell, easy. Just fight the hands there and get out of that. And let's go 9-7 with 1:15 left in the third period. Bremer had a beautiful takedown, shot, score. Got to get out of that. You got to now. He's really good on the outside. Can't rush it. There's a peek out. I don't know if Bremer knows a peek out. We've got a minute left, third period, 2-point match. Off the mat. Come on. Get your leg back. Get your leg back. That's out of bounds. 53 seconds left.
Bremer's got to get that takedown in there.
Had a beautiful low single leg while ago.
There
There again.
Oh, nice
Head
jump
up.
on the whistle.
Got to get your head up.
He's waiting for it. He's anticipating. Got it.
Right? But you got to get your knees under and get your head up or get a stalemate. We're running out of time.
Oh, he lost the leg.
40 seconds. Right there. Coming out the back. Come out the back. Come out the back. Come out the back. Turn. Keep turning. That's
There
two.
you go.
That's
two
two.
right there.
That's two.
Working.
30 seconds left. Score is tied. Bremer going for the half. Bremer got to get outside and get to the half. Right there, he's getting to the half.
There he goes. Got 20 seconds to flip him over.
He's starting to work his hips up. Right now,
Yeah,
let's
he's
just
gotta hold him there now.
10 seconds.
He's still fighting him.
Just don't get out of position here. Let's go. Oh,
illegal hold.
that's really tough.
On a full Nelson.
Had a full Nelson. Had both hands on the back of the neck.
Yep.
And that stinks because this is going to be an overtime match. It's going to be exciting for us. And with 3.6 seconds left, it's
not a lot you can do. It's gonna cut him and try to. Yep.
I feel like Bremer did a great job. He came back, 7-point deficit.
He just couldn't get settled when he got on top there. Maybe so just kind of rode it out a little bit. That's that tough call. He's working to try to get some points for his team.
Oh yeah, no, he was well intentioned. He was trying to work there, but in hindsight, at that point you've got that.
Well, for the Tigers to win this, he was going to have to get the bonus points. So, I'm thinking if it's an even match, he probably just holds on and wins it.
Garrett Ritter from Bixby, Eli Hines from Broken Arrow. Well, Bixby throws out another good-looking kid, a heavyweight, sophomore, Garrett Ritter.
And one of these guys are just obviously huge.
Oh, yeah.
They're not big heavyweights.
Eli is usually our 220-pounder.
Yeah.
I've got a good feeling that's what Eli's going to go to the regionals and state championship. But it's nice that the brothers have an opportunity to be able to use Eli in a 220 heavyweight situation. They just hit the nail on the head with that last match. I mean, Bremer was in the match.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see that match go to overtime.
It would have been nice to see that match go because I think we had the advantage. I think we had the momentum.
But you're not going to get bonus points going overtime, so that's what he had to get.
You're not going to get bonus points for overtime. You're right.
So he had to work it, and being a team player that he was trying to get those bonus points to.
He was.
Set his team up and win. So appreciate that from him.
Just two hands on the back of the neck thing. You've got to watch
You can't
that.
do that, obviously. But
it'd be nice if you could.
That would change a lot of matches.
Change a lot of matches, yeah. Eli Hines is a senior, been in the program for his entire life. His sister, Allison Hines, graduated last year, was a state champion. It was Broken Arrow's first girls state champion, legitimate, like OSSA sponsored first state champion. And Eli has turned into a mountain of a man. And we've got under 30 seconds left in the first period. The score is 0-0. And it'd be nice. The score, Tigers 9, Spartans 35. It's awful disappointing, but I like to end the last three matches maybe with some uplifting victories here, uplifting wins. And
Eli's the kind of guy that where you at. He'll come back and put some in that third period. You think, oh, okay, be all even, and to put you on your back.
You know, I left here in 2019. I think Eli was like a 130-pound guy. And Dad, Dustin's one of the assistant coaches, and he definitely must have got this size from his mother's side.
I'm not going there with that one. I have no idea.
Well, his mother's a beautiful woman, and but she must have some like 8-foot people. I mean, because this kid grew like.
There we go.
It's a beautiful switch. JR's going to pull that in. He's just going to give one. It was almost the 2 call, but he's just going to give him one. Don't think for a second Eli's not worked hard. Weight room and summer wrestling circuit, you know, the spring wrestling circuit. And
yeah, he's definitely putting his time and then some.
Guy does a good job. Good hips, good head control there.
You know, he got out of it. You know, he was down there, but he just didn't lay there and try to grab the leg and pull on it. And said, hey, I've got nothing here. I'm going to back out, and we'll give it another shot here in a minute.
Well, looking at this Garrett Ritter, I've got a feeling maybe he might have played a little football too. You know, the Spartans are around for their 7 state championships in a row now?
I don't know if it's 7 or 27. It's a bunch.
Yeah, I've lost track.
How many games in a row they won? Was that?
Oh, I think that's the big deal too, how many games in a row they've won. Move up to 6A1 next year.
Yeah, and we've got them in our district, so it's going to be fun.
It's going to be a different world, but they're still a fantastic football team.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to compete at the highest of levels. Nice little clear of that arm to a shot, Eli. Circle, 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 circle. Good job.
Yeah, this is a great heavyweight. You don't see this much movement in a heavyweight match in normal sense.
Right.
You know,
this,
right?
This
is a 220 match.
This is more like a college heavyweight match, you know?
Yeah. These guys are fun. They're having a good time out there.
Scores 1-0 with 37 seconds left in the third period.
Is it? No, it's just a second. It's just a second.
Second
yeah,
period.
It's second period.
Don't give away, you know.
Yeah, but
turns
it was right there. But you had to.
Got to be careful. Just be careful. Pull those heads. Those big old guys are pulling each other's heads and circle here.
Tried to turn him. Eli had none of it, so I'm not turning for you.
All right, so this is the third period.
Yes.
I looked up there and saw third period, and I was like, we're going to win this match.
Well, we still are going to win this match.
Well,
it may go to 1-1 right here, though.
Yeah. We're going to have to go earn the win.
Yeah.
Good job. Good little hip dump there. Taking him back to the mat. You know, we talk a lot about that's the fight. That's so hard of a fight. As a guy comes to his feet, you get him to the mat. Guy comes to his feet, you get him to his mat. You know, a guy keeps coming to his feet, the guy on back is going to be sick of trying to get you back to the mat.
Yeah.
That's where they'll cut you. So that's why we're always wanting to get to our feet. That really takes a lot out of you trying to lift those guys
up, throw them down, yeah.
All right, 1-1 with 1:39 left. Eli Hines versus Garrett Ritter. It's really been a good kind of tough. They've both been in great positions.
Yes.
Circle. Don't give up anything cheap.
We've seen
Wrestle right there in that middle circle.
Yeah. We've seen a couple of guys that are very comparable in their style and their abilities, I think.
Good scramble, both wrestlers. Under 1 minute left in the third period here. The score is 1-1, and they're both being aggressive. They're both not giving up anything. That one shot, that one takedown, that one monstrous finish could finish this match. Got to circle your butt away from the edge of the mat.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left. Got to circle your butt away from the edge of the mat. There's 2 points. With 11.3 seconds left in the match for Garrett Ritter of Bixby. And Eli's going to have a switch here. He's going to have a reversal to hurry.
He's just going to get on him and just lay him down or just cut him.
I don't know. Eli's got a really good switch. He hit a really pretty switch a while ago. Yeah. Right there. Well, that was Garrett Ritter. Yeah. Eli tried to go to a switch, and that guy just basically got out of the way. And it fell right to his back. And it's going to result in a pin for the Spartans. And Christian Forbes going to get a forfeit. So team score is going to be 41 to 15.
With one match remaining.
No, this is real.
113 of the last match of the night.
This is going to be Ethan Rodriguez versus
Tucker Clark.
Tucker Clark.
Our final match of the night.
Freshman this is Ethan Rodriguez. So this is the
Rodriguez
older brother.
Jr., yes. 113 is going to end it for us.
That's 2 points, Ethan Rodriguez. Minute 30 left in the first period. Rodriguez a junior, and it looks like
Clark's just a freshman.
Clark is just a freshman.
Coach Bixby kind of came in and made a little statement tonight, didn't they?
They did. They absolutely did. I saw, like I said, the result against Mustang last weekend at the Owasso Duels, and they handled Mustang fairly easily also. And it's not what the Tigers want, but the season's not over, and I know they're going to continue to work on the things they need to improve on, and it's just disheartening, and they're not going to be happy with the result.
Yeah, good.
But to finish it off on a positive note, Mr. Rodriguez goes out and takes care of business. That's a nice shot. It's a circle to a leg up. Go get your score there. Score 7-1 with 27 seconds left in the first period.
So I think if Ethan doesn't get a pin, he'll probably be able to pick his score here, because I think he can work a takedown almost anytime he wants.
You know, I think the first match, the duel, the Tigers had a bonus with Parker Whitcraft pitting his opponent, and it'd be nice to bookend the duel with another bonus point win.
You just kind of scrap everything that happened in between, and you go and you say, let's go back to ground zero
like golf.
and figure this out. Yeah.
You know, you shoot around a golf like I do, but you get to the 18th hole and your drive's good, and you score a birdie, and you're like, I'm a golfer.
Yeah, I'm going to come back and play again.
Come back and play again.
Because like two through 17, you're just like, I'm done with this game.
No, pretty much
brings you
I
back,
go
right?
I go from one to about 17. There's good hand control. Get his head back, shoulders out, good turn. Ethan needs to continue to attack, try to get this guy in a vulnerable position and get the pin for the Tigers and have a good finish. Nice shot. Nice shot. He needs to just circle his hips to the right. Now, needs to go head hunting here. Needs to go half. There's your half. Right there to the back. Needs to squeeze that. That looks like that's going to be a pin.
There it is.
There's a pin.
That does it for tonight, but 41-21. Tigers get a couple of falls, but other than that, it turned out to be Bixby's night.
Bixby looked great. Kids look ready to wrestle, and just got to keep working. You've got what are we? We're gonna work. You know, next week is February.
Yeah, so that's when it starts counting, doesn't it?
Next week is February, and I believe the Tigers got one more duel this week.
Yes, we do. At Thursday night, we'll be right back here, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Class 5A, number 6, El Reno comes to town. They're number 2 tournament team in the rankings at OSSA, El Reno. So going to have another good one, another one tough one for the Tigers.
Yes. Well, I appreciate you for letting me come hang out with you.
We'll hang out again in 2 nights. Madison will also be joining us, so thanks to Coach Sean Jones, Madison Dildine, who was Matt's side for us, Terry Sprider, Antonio Hurling, and the rest of the students we had join us. Thanks for being here with us. Tiger Fieldhouse, Tiger Wrestling. We'll see you on Thursday night.